Hi, my name is Luna. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about mandala, medicine wheel, and dream catchers. A few months ago, my partner and I had a vision where we were to make these for the people. Neither one of us had ever done this before, and we weren't sure exactly what we were supposed to do with them, but we've learned to trust our spirit guides, and we decided to go ahead and begin making them. And it wasn't for the beauty and the art of it, but it was because of the medicine that they carry. You see, when we're making them, we're spiritually being guided from the colors to whatever medicine gets put into these, and along with all the prayers that are being prayed over during the process of making them. And often, even after we're done making them, we have a ceremony, a full moon ceremony, to continue infusing, reinforcing, and charging, strengthening the prayers that were already put into them. So there's a lot of intention, good intention, put into these medicine wheels, mandalas, and dream catchers. And we just wanted to share with the people and have, give you guys an opportunity to hopefully have one of these in your home. As I said, we've been doing it for a few months, and we are just full of gratitude to see and know that so far the people have been very open and receptive and understanding what the purpose of these are, and they are just gravitating to them and appreciating them in a good way. And so we know that these medicine wheels, mandalas, and dream catchers are supposed to be available for everyone. We thought, what better way than to make a video and put it out there and share with you guys what it is that we're doing. So I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about the different ones, and hopefully you guys can end up with one of these in your home. If there's one or a couple that you gravitate with, we can figure out how to get them to you. I just, again, we're just kind of in awe about the response and how well people are taking to them. And so the first one that I wanted to start off with is called a medicine wheel. And this one here is, they're all native based traditions, but this one here in particular is called a medicine wheel. It represents the 4 directions. So each color here represents a direction, and each direction represents and calls in the our ancestors' spirit guides, animal spirit guides. And we can pray and ask, but just by having this alone is already having that medicine with you wherever it is that you decide to place it, whether it's your room, your home, your office. It's bringing and calling in a good way upon them to help you, to guide you, to direct you, and also for healing. See, in the center there's a medicine pouch, and in that pouch, depending on what spirit is showing us to put in there, we will put in there many things or one thing, and it is charged with all this good medicine in there. And it may be for healing, for abundance, for balance. Again, we're not ever really sure what it's going to be for until we're done, but we trust and we know that the right person is going to end up with the right one. See, this one is always pretty basic as far as it's the tradition, the colors, and the direction, but the center, the inside may vary depending on what is shown to us. And then of course it has the feathers and the beads. So it's a very strong medicine wheel, very strong healing, and just very sacred. And another very strong sacred piece here is a mandala. And there's many types of mandalas. I'm sure that you guys are used to the traditional, or the more common one I should say, of mandala, which is more of patterns, shapes, colors, and they're drawn or painted, and they're beautiful. And my partner actually does those as well. He channels and puts these beautiful medicine healing pieces together, and the purpose for those is for meditation, for healing, and a lot of, strong energy put into those as well. But I'll talk about those or show you guys in a different video. I just kind of wanted to focus on these right now. But this one here is also known as a mandala, and this is made with bison skin. So all this that you see is the skin of a buffalo, and to have this piece just with this alone is such an honor, such strong medicine. It's so sacred. In the native ways, the buffalo is just one of the most sacred animals to have, because of all that it provided for the native people. It not only brought them food, but helped them with clothing and blankets, but also their bones. They used them for tools. So to have this alone is such an honor, such a blessing in your home. And then on top of that, we've also included a medicine pouch, which is also filled with a lot of healing herbs, plants, crystals, just different medicine in there. And the conch shell there that you see is bringing the water element, and that water element represents our emotions. So it helps bring in emotional healing, balance. And then, as you can see, has a couple of arrowheads as well. And those arrowheads are representing strength. So to keep fighting in a good way, to keep fighting for what we believe in, for our health, for our family. So that all that is carried in this piece here. It's such a sacred piece, and that's just one of the other things that we do. And then finally, we do the Dreamcatchers. We have them in different sizes, and we can actually make them really big, but these are more of the traditional ones that people request. And these are also made and prayed over during the process of making them with energy, prayers, good intention, medicine. See, the colors and the feathers, the details that are put into this are also being spiritually guided. So as we're working on them, we're putting them together based on what energy we're being shown to put into this, for healing, for protection, for clarity, for abundance, for whatever it is that that person's going to need, whoever ends up with it. Because see, we always put it together knowing that the right person's going to end up with the right one. And this one here, because of its color, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a teal green. But then just the way it came out, it's called a Little Mermaid, because not only does Spirit show us what to put into these, but he'll also name them. So you'll notice that each one has a name as well. And so this one again represents the water element, the ocean, for our emotions, stability. And then we have the bigger one, and this one has more of earthy tones. And in the center also has a conch shell. So you'll often see that there's a couple of things, or nothing in the center. It just depends again on what the purpose for each Dreamcatcher is. And this one here, because it has a little conch shell, also carries the element of the water, but because of the colors and just the way it turned out, this one here is called Hawkeye, the Hawkeye. And so it represents also the ability to see truth, to focus, and to remain strong in that way. So not only do we pray over them, but then the beautiful meaning that it already carries traditionally is why I always gravitated or connected to the Dreamcatchers. For those of you that don't know the story, depending on what tradition or where you read it, the story briefly goes that the purpose for the net, for the webbing, is so that it catches our dreams so that we can remember them, so that they're protected and held for us. And then the nightmares or the dreams that we don't really want go through the net so that they could disperse and be gone. And then there's also the vice versa. The tradition or the saying goes that the bad dreams can be caught in the net so that they can be held and dispersed of, and the good dreams go through the net so that they can disperse into the universe and be created in a bigger way. And it just depends on which story or which tradition you connect with. It's the right one, because there isn't any wrong way of knowing or believing something. It's what resonates with you. So I just wanted to share. Those are just a couple of the ones that we have right now. We're constantly making and working on more. We have an Instagram site where we post all the ones that we've made and that we are making. So you can go there, take a look, and if there's one or a couple that you gravitate with, please let us know. You can message me there or send me an email. And the Instagram site is under Metzli Patkoat. That's spelled MEZTLI PATKOAT. That's one word, Metzli Patkoat. And then, like I said, if there's something that you like, they're usually all named, so you can just refer to them by name or by description, and I'm sure we can figure it out. The email address is luna.one, and that's spelled ONE, the number 13 at yahoo.com. And then, let's see, last, I just wanted to let you know that we also custom make them. So if there's a particular color, medicine, or element that you would like on yours, just let us know, and we can make it for you that way too. And then the other way to custom make it is, what happens is, usually the people ask us to custom make one for them, and what we do is we read their energy, we intuitively read their energy, and just depending on what it is that is lacking or needs more of, so that it can help them heal or they can benefit in a good way, then we'll include that medicine, those colors, is specifically for that person. And that's the other way that we can do it also. If that's something that you're interested in, let us know, and again, we can work with you guys and get something done for you. So thank you so much for watching. I thank you in advance for supporting us. Go to our Instagram and follow us, and again, hopefully you'll end up with one of these medicines in your home. And we appreciate you guys letting the people know, because as I said earlier, this is something that it's for the people to have and to know, and hopefully you guys like it as much as we enjoy making them also. So thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Luna, and we'll talk soon.